Two people, same challenges, same problems, but two entirely different results. One stays stuck, trapped in negativity, believing life is against them. The other takes control, rewires their thinking, and turns obstacles into opportunities. What's the difference? It's not luck. It's not intelligence. It's one thing: the way they think, the beliefs they hold, the mindset they choose. And if you think positive thinking is just some feel-good theory, let me prove you wrong. Because the way you think doesn't just change your mood, it changes your brain, your actions, and ultimately your entire life. And here's the scary part. If you don't take control of your mind, it will control you. It will keep feeding you the same limiting beliefs, the same negative patterns, keeping you exactly where you are right now. But if you stay with me for the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to break free. I'll show you how to rewire your brain for success, replace negativity with power, and train your mind to work for you, not against you. Because once you do that, life will never be the same again. Let's begin. The power of positive thinking. How to rewire your mind for success. Here's something most people don't realize. Your thoughts are programming your brain every single day. Whether you believe it or not, the way you think is shaping your life. And science backs this up. Let's talk about your brain's most powerful filter, the reticular activating system, or RAS. Your RAS acts like a gatekeeper. It decides what information is important and what gets ignored. Ever notice when you buy a new car, suddenly you start seeing that same model everywhere? That's your RAS in action. It's filtering reality based on what you focus on. Now here's the problem. If you constantly think about what's wrong, what's missing, or why life is unfair, your RAS will keep proving you right. It will highlight more reasons for you to feel negative, stuck, and powerless. But the opposite is also true. If you focus on solutions, opportunities, and progress, your brain will start showing you more of that. It will literally rewire itself to help you succeed. Your brain is like a GPS. Whatever destination you type in, that's where it takes you. If you keep saying, "I'll never be successful," your brain locks onto that belief. But if you say, "I'm figuring it out," your brain starts working in your favor. And guess what? Science has proven that positive thinking isn't just about feeling good. It changes your brain at a physical level. Research from Harvard shows that optimists have healthier hearts, stronger immune systems, and even live longer than negative thinkers. Your thoughts are not just ideas. They are wiring your future. And if you want to change your life, the first step is to change what you focus on. But here's where most people get stuck. They think, "Okay, I'll try to think positively," but within a day, they fall back in old patterns. Why? Because they don't know how to break free from the grip of negative thinking. But don't worry, I'm about to show you exactly how to do that. And once you learn this, your mindset and your life will never be the same again. Let's move to the next level. Here's something most people don't realize. Negative thinking isn't just bad for your mood. It's one of the biggest silent killers of dreams, success, and happiness. And the worst part? It's a trap you don't even notice you're in. Most people don't realize this, but your first thoughts in the morning set the tone for your entire day. If you start with negativity, your brain goes into survival mode, stress, fear, procrastination. But if you train yourself to think positively, you activate the part of your brain responsible for focus, creativity, and confidence. The negativity bias. Why your brain works against you. Now, if you've ever felt like it's easier to think negatively than positively, it's not your fault. Your brain is wired that way. Scientists call this the negativity bias. Back in ancient times, survival depended on spotting danger. Our ancestors had to be alert for threats, wild animals, enemies, food shortages. The brain evolved to focus on negatives first because one small mistake could mean death. But today, that same system is working against us. There are no lions chasing us, but our brain still reacts to stress, emails, bills, deadlines, as if our life is in danger. Your body doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a perceived threat. Every negative thought releases stress hormones, cortisol, and adrenaline. And over time, this wrecks your health, weakens your immune system, and even shrinks the part of your brain responsible for problem solving. This is why negative thinkers struggle. Their own mind is working against them. The cycle of negative thinking. Why it feels impossible to stop. And here's where it gets even worse. The more you think negatively, the more your brain strengthens those neural pathways. It becomes a habit, an automatic reaction. You're literally programming yourself to see the worst in every situation. Think about it. How many times have you stopped yourself from taking action because of thoughts like, what if I fail? What if they judge me? What if it's too late? This is how negativity destroys potential. It doesn't just make you feel bad. It stops you from even trying. And the worst part? You start to believe that this is just who you are. But it's not. Because just like negativity is a habit, positivity is a skill. And anyone, yes, anyone can train their brain to break free from negative thinking. But it requires one thing, awareness. You have to catch yourself before the cycle repeats. The turning point, shifting from negative to positive. So, here's the challenge. Starting today, I want you to do one simple thing. Every time you catch yourself thinking something negative, pause. Ask yourself, is this fact or is this just fear? Because most of the time, it's just a story we tell ourselves. Imagine if every time you had a negative thought, you replaced it with a question. What if this works out? What if I figure it out? What if today is the day everything changes? Because the truth is, your thoughts create your reality. And once you understand that, you have the power to rewrite your future. And in the next section, I'll show you exactly how to do that. How to take control of your mind, reprogram your thoughts, and build an unshakable mindset that attracts success. Because your mind is your greatest weapon, and it's time you start using it to your advantage. Move forward. All right, we've talked about why negative thinking is so dangerous. Now, let's talk about the solution. Because here's the truth. Positive thinking isn't just about feeling good or ignoring problems. It's about rewiring your brain to help you win. And if you can train your brain to be negative, you can train it to be positive. So let's get into the 3-step formula to reprogram your mind for success, starting today. Small Blue Diamond Step 1. Rewire your inner dialogue. Mind listens to everything you say. Whether you realize it or not, your thoughts are creating your identity. And the words you use shape your entire reality. Think about this. How many times have you told yourself, I'm not good enough? I'll never be successful? I always mess things up? These are not facts. These are just beliefs. But the problem is, if you say them enough times, they become your reality. Good news? You can rewrite them, starting now. Oh, and here's the rule. Every time you catch yourself thinking something negative, replace it with a question. What if I can? What if I succeed? What if I'm just one decision away from a breakthrough? The shift is small, but the impact is massive. Because the moment you start talking to yourself differently, your brain starts looking for proof that it's true. And that's where the real transformation begins. Small Blue Diamond Step 2. The 2-minute gratitude reset. Let's talk about the most underrated mental hack, gratitude. I know what you're thinking. How is gratitude supposed to help me be more successful? But hear me out. Your brain can't feel stress and gratitude at the same time. Scientifically, it's impossible. Gratitude shifts your mind from fear to opportunity, from scarcity to abundance. Here's a simple challenge. Every morning, before you check your phone, write down 3 things you're grateful for. And not just random things, be specific. Instead of I'm grateful for my job, say, I'm grateful that my job allows me to support my family and grow. Instead of I'm grateful for my health, say, I'm grateful that my body allows me to wake up and chase my dreams every single day. The more specific, the more powerful. And when you do this consistently, your brain starts scanning for more things to appreciate. More opportunities, more wins. And before you know it, life starts shifting in your favor. Small Blue Diamond Step 3. Control your environment. The 5-person rule. Now, let's talk about something most people ignore, your environment. Because here's the truth. You don't just become what you think about. You become who you surround yourself with. There's a famous rule in psychology. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That includes the content you watch, the conversations you have, and the energy you absorb. So ask yourself, Who are the 5 voices influencing your life right now? Are they lifting you up or keeping you stuck? If you want to reprogram your mind for success, start upgrading your environment. Follow people who inspire you. Read books that challenge your thinking. Cut out toxic influences that drain your energy. Because your mindset isn't just about what's inside your head. It's about what you allow into your life. Clapperboard the final shift, unlocking your full potential. All right, let's recap. If you want to take control of your mind and shift into a positive, unstoppable mindset, here's what you need to do. 1. Rewire your inner dialogue. Stop feeding your mind negativity and start asking better questions. Phone 2. Practice gratitude. Train your brain to focus on what's working, not just what's missing. Microphone. And 3. Control your environment. Surround yourself with energy that pushes you forward. And if you do these 3 things every single day, you won't just change your thoughts. You'll change your entire life. Microphone, because at the end of the day, your mind is the most powerful tool you have. And the best part? You're in control. Microphone. So now, the only question is, are you ready to take that control back? The final shift, unlocking your full potential. All right, we've covered a lot. You now understand the dangers of negative thinking. You've learned how to rewire your mind for positivity. But there's one final shift you need to make. And this is where everything changes. Let's be honest. Most people hear advice like this. They feel motivated for a few hours, and then they go back to their old habits, back to overthinking, back to doubting themselves, back to waiting for the perfect time to start changing. But listen to me. There is no perfect time. There is only right now. And the people who win in life, they don't wait. They decide. So today, I want you to make a decision, a real decision, to take control of your mind and your future. Small Blue Diamond, the 3-second rule. Breaking the cycle of overthinking. Microphone, let me give you one final tool. It's called the 3-second rule, and it's going to change your life. And here's how it works. The moment you have an idea, the moment you feel the urge to take action, you have 3 seconds to act before your brain talks you out of it. Because hesitation is the killer of dreams. The longer you wait, the more your mind will create excuses. I'm not ready. What if I fail? What if people judge me? But when you follow the 3-second rule, you bypass the fear. You take control before doubt creeps in. So starting today, if you want to build a new habit, if you want to send that message, if you want to chase that goal, don't wait. Count 3, 2, 1, and move. Even if it's just one small step. Because once you start, momentum takes over. And momentum is everything. Small Blue Diamond, the final thought. Reprogramming your future starts now. So let's recap. If you want to rewire your mind for success, here's what you need to do. Change your inner dialogue. Stop feeding your mind negativity and start feeding it strength. Train gratitude. Shift your focus from problems to possibilities. 3. Control your environment. Surround yourself with energy that lifts you up, not drags you down. 4. Use the 3-second rule. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Start moving. Microphone, because at the end of the day, your life is not controlled by circumstances. It's controlled by one thing, your decisions. And the most powerful decision you'll ever make? The decision to control your mind instead of letting it control you. Phone, because once you do that, everything changes. Now, here's my challenge for you. Comment below. What is one small action you're going to take today to shift your mindset? I want to hear your answer. And if this video helped you, do me a favor. Hit that like button, because that tells me to create more content like this for you. And if you're serious about leveling up your mindset, hit subscribe right now and turn on notifications, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And until next time, think big, stay positive, and take action.